An agent with the Special Response Team of the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Agency showed off the catch. Here with Jeremy Scott, we're in the Federal Building downtown Los Angeles looking at a couple of tables of guns. Describe what we're looking at.
You'll see kind of a mixture of handguns as well as shotguns and assault rifles, this being a Glock 45.
Here's an AR-15 style assault rifle with a short barrel for easy concealment. Here's a long barrel rifle with a holographic scope for long-range killing. And here's a small MAC-11.
Its only design is to put out mass amounts of small caliber rounds, large volume of fire, very sporadic, very hard to aim. It's only made to just do pure death.
It's a submachine gun.
It is.
After a 9-month investigation, federal agents worked with local police to seize nearly 50 guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition from 2 houses and a warehouse in Bell Gardens. Scott said an undercover informant posed as a gun buyer.
The informant that we were using in this case was not an actual law enforcement officer. He was a confidential informant. So he works for ICE, full-time job, but it's a position that he uses, and we use him on occasion when there's a role that he kind of fits. So he's kind of a niche character.
And what character was he playing?
A guy who's looking for narcotics and guns.
It's a very significant series of arrests and seizures for us because we had identified a gang that had been operating under the radar for the last several years and wasn't really brought to the attention of either local or federal law enforcement.
Special Agent Kevin Kozak said that gang was the Barrio Evil 13 of South LA. Agents arrested 9 members and associates, one with possible ties south of the border.
One of the defendants, Valenzuela, did claim that he represented a Mexican drug cartel based out of Tijuana and was a hitman for them here in the United States.
Kozak said the gang also dealt illegal drugs and had M16s for sale. Those are standard issue in the U.S. military.
One of the defendants did in fact claim that he had a connection in the military, and we're concerned about that, and we're working with appropriate authorities to determine if in fact he did have a source that would perhaps supply him with stolen military weapons.
Kozak said the gang could have brought some of the guns from another state with gun laws that are more lax than California. As for their destination, likely Southland streets and possibly Mexican drug cartels. Bell City Police Chief Randy Adams, whose department assisted in the investigation, said he's relieved to have rounded up these weapons. He added that many more assault-style weapons are on the streets, and people are using them.
For instance, one example of a shooting that we had in Bell about 3 weeks ago involved some individuals that were peacefully congregated out in front of their house. A car drove by. These individuals get out of the car, sneak up on them, and open up on them with military-grade type weapons. And it was lucky we didn't have a triple homicide.
The shooting wounded 3 people. Adams said his officers will examine whether any of the guns agents seized were used in the shooting. Frank Stoltz, 89.3 KPCC.